Leo, general overview. Okay, Leo. Wow, I'm getting this energy that some of you like legitimately do not sleep. Are you not sleeping? I'm getting a little bit of like a workaholic energy. Leo, everything's good. Sometimes being a workaholic is fear in disguise. Like if you really are overworking, especially for those of you who are overworking and not sleeping, sometimes that is fear in disguise. Message for you, Leo, all is good. You will actually have a better result if you put work aside sometimes, okay? I know I can't tell a Leo to stop working, and that's not what this message is. Have some healthier boundaries, but also trust, Leo. This is a beautiful month ahead for you. Let's get a little bit more clarity here, okay? Leo. Ooh, of course, your card just flew. Let me get this. All right, Leo, first card out. Blessing in disguise. What didn't work out that you're still holding on to? That's what this card feels like to me. There might be something that caused you a little bit of stress. Maybe something that you tried to bring full circle that did not work out in the past. Hence, the overworking and the sort of mania around work. Have no fear, okay? Seriously, let go of that fear. Old experiences are old experiences. The time is right for new businesses and new ventures now. What didn't work out in the past was preventing you from something that was not of your highest good. So hear that message. There's something in the past that didn't work out truly for a reason. In the bigger picture, in the bigger scheme of things, you'll be able to look back in the next couple of months or a year from now, and you're going to be like, thank God. Thank God that didn't work out, okay? Thank God that contract is over and we didn't re-up. Thank God that partner just like bailed. Thank God that thing fell through. Look at all the success that I've now stepped into, okay? Or that career that wound up not really working out very well for you in the past. That opportunity that fell through. I'm telling you, Leo, blessing in disguise. Not only did it happen for a reason, but you will truly be able to see over the next couple of months. It may take you over the next year to see it, okay? But you should be able to feel that energy now. It's a blessing in disguise. Let it go. Sleep, my beautiful Leos. Sleep. You need to refuel, for sure. For some of you, you really need to refuel. You have a lot of work to do, yes, but it doesn't have to be like endless 24/7, sleepless nights, shitty sleep schedule. It doesn't have to be that, Leo. It doesn't have to be that, okay? But you do need to refuel. You do need to take care of yourself. So a blessing in disguise. Followed by see only love. See only love in the situations that didn't work out. This really feels like a lot of releasing, especially at the very beginning of the month, releasing disappointments, releasing fears, releasing that sort of manic, mania, workaholic, perfectionist energy I'm picking up with Leo. Like, honestly, Leo, I love working with Leos, especially as a Gemini. I adore working with you guys, and I really genuinely appreciate that work ethic. Just calm down a little bit, okay? I know the workaholic thing. I understand the perfectionist thing, but you guys are just so good, okay? If you could feel what I'm feeling, and I think for many of you, you actually do. Not only are you stepping into abundance, not only is there a major breakthrough. It may have already come through for you in August, but if it hasn't, do expect some sort of breakthrough to come through during Virgo season. It's like you have angels surrounding this. It's so fated. Forgive and let go of what you need to forgive and let go of. I'm also feeling some meetings not working out. Either somebody canceling at the last minute, or you meet with somebody and it just wasn't the exchange or the experience you thought you were going to have. Don't worry about it, Leo. Like, something much bigger and better is about to show up. And I mean about to as in the next couple of weeks. I'm feeling the next 3 weeks. Something major happens for Leos over the next 3 weeks. Play, have fun, sleep. Go out and nurture your inner child. Nurture your human, okay? Your adult. Like, go out and have fun and play but also relax. But I feel like for Leos, to rejuvenate, yeah, you need to sleep. But there also has to be something that's just fun and lighthearted too. So it's not just about sleeping and then going back to work. Like, this really speaks to rewarding yourself with some time off. but it does feel like you need to reconnect to inner child, pay attention to inner child. There may be some messages that you're missing. There may be some healing you still need to do. I'm getting a lot of healing and a lot of cleansing with this. But the healing and the cleansing feels like it takes place over maybe like the first week of September. I'm not seeing that dragged on throughout the entire month. But you have to get back to this place of playing and having fun. Call up your Geminis if you need help being playful and silly. You know you guys will have the best time ever. Okay, blessing in disguise. Clarify by change in direction. You're moving, but you're also moving on. This speaks to much bigger and better people, situations, experiences, but there is also a breakthrough here. Trust me, when this comes full circle, you will be so grateful. This person, this situation, this job, it just didn't show up for you. Universe, thank you. Thank you on behalf of all Leos, because that bigger plan, that bigger picture, that bigger breakthrough, it's here now for you, Leo, okay? But this does speak to moving. This speaks to career transition, a brand new career for many of you, but career transition for sure. Really expect for some of you to pack up and move, okay? There's a lot of move energy, but there's movement energy too, okay? See only love, center the reading. Clarify by heart chakra. There's something you got to heal. This really feels like inner child healing. Is there some grief? Is there some disappointment in somebody? It really feels like somebody very close to you may have let you down. And this doesn't necessarily feel like romance quite yet. For some of you, it may apply to romantic relationships. But even in the workspace, were you working with a best friend or a family member and they just didn't come through for you? Did they bail? I really feel like for some of you, I'm seeing somebody just literally taking off. They just took off. They started a new career. They left you with the responsibilities, the rent, the payments, the business that now you had to handle all on your own. Do expect this person to try to circle back. I don't think you're going to entertain that in any way, shape, or form, but also forgive them. Something was going on that you don't know about. Doesn't excuse the bad behavior, but there is something. It feels like someone on the outside, they're just going through something. Like, if you knew, you probably would very easily be able to extend some compassion there. But nonetheless, heal and release this. First week of September, get it done. I just channeled first week of August too. Did something happen the first week of August that threw you off? Some sort of deception or someone who was negligent maybe. That feels like it's surfacing, okay? And this may be what's keeping you up at night too. I'm not necessarily feeling grief as much as I'm feeling disappointment. But you feel really, really, really bummed, like kind of sucked the life out of you a little bit. That may be why you're working like crazy hours. You're trying to make up for what this, somebody else was supposed to bring to the table and they just bailed on you. But I'm also feeling... Okay. I'm feeling like somebody disappointed you so much, you're not sure if you want to see a business or transition through to completion now. Leo, you don't need them. You don't need them. I'm telling you, you are better off not having that person in the picture. Archangel Michael comes through saying, I've protected you. Like, you're welcome. I have protected you. And you will see very soon what that means. Do expect fated partners to show up, but you have to get past this part first. Deal with your emotions. Get back into that life force energy. If you're feeling drained and you're feeling bummed, maybe even a little bit depressed, call up your friends that are playful, that are fun. Get yourself outside. You'll start sleeping better if you do. I'm really getting Gemini through this card, so call your Gemini friends, especially your more playful friends, okay? You guys are going to have an incredible month ahead. Like, this is really good. It's really, really, really good. You start something new in September. I do feel like this may extend September and October into October, but something you start now, so damn good for you, Leo. It's so good. It's so good. Feel that energy. If you're one of the Leos that are like going through that really down kind of, I don't want to say depressed. It might not be that that's severe for you, but really bummed, really disappointed. If you're feeling those kinds of emotions, Leo, get up and go have fun. I'm telling you, it's a good month. Play, you can clarify, and get yourself outside. Go outside. Go be with your friends. Fresh air. Inner child healing here, okay? As you're having fun and you're being playful and you're being silly, You will very easily heal your inner child, okay? Somebody say something to you that like deeply hurt your feelings. It's like something hit right here. It hit at the center of you. It was either somebody bailed and left you hanging, someone said something that really wasn't warranted. Leo, your energy is good, so please trust me. If someone bailed on you or someone made some remark and maybe you've taken it to heart, you have to let it go. It wasn't warranted. What they said is not because you did something wrong. I'm not feeling Leo's in the wrong here. If anything, I'm getting quite the opposite. I'm getting a whole lot of love extended, and that's why it feels like your heart, I don't want to just say heart hurting, but there's some like accumulation of emotion here and some disappointment. But this is the first week, okay? I'm telling you, there's a huge transition here that's so positive, assertive, crowning the reading. Be assertive with people, okay? If they're not pulling their weight, confront them. If people continuously don't pull their weight, if people have been negligent, if someone bails on you, you know what, Leo? Be assertive. Cut them out. Cut them out. Like, it's done. You know, that take no prisoners, that Leo energy. Like, I'm used to that ferocious Leo energy coming in. And I can feel that energy, it's like a little bit dim, okay? It's not like the flame's been blown out or anything. It's not that severe. Recognize that you don't deserve that. So be assertive. Call people out when they've done something wrong. Don't be aggressive. Don't be passive aggressive. But call people out. Cut ties where you need to cut ties, okay? Some doors may have needed to have been closed, okay? And that may be a little bit of a disappointment. But I'm telling you, Leo, something bigger is right around the corner for you. We have law of attraction, relationship, bottom of the deck, okay? And go for it. You're moving towards something big, big, big. Relationships that are more fulfilling. But I'm getting work relationships that you're more compatible, that are more compatible with you, okay? They're more fulfilling. People who can pull their own weight, people you don't have to be assertive with and call them out. It's like, you're going to feel so blessed. I'm telling you, by the end of September, you're going to know what I mean. You will have a lot more clarity, but make sure you are manifesting, you're consciously manifesting at this time, especially get yourself outside, go sit in a park and go manifest, okay? Connect to Mother Earth. You are manifesting quality people. You are manifesting high vibing experiences and a whole lot of love and a whole lot of joy, but you do need some friends, okay? People that you genuinely enjoy being around, call them, reach out to them, have them get you out of the house, okay? The law of attraction, this is big for you guys. Make use of this over the course of September. You will get really, really good results. Okay, Leo, I think for some of you, there's going to be some crossover in love. I'm definitely feeling some separations. So it may not be that work has disappointed you, but that someone in love has disappointed you. So you don't have quite the energy that you'd like to invest into work or into your social life, into other relationships, okay? All right. And also getting like, hallelujah, I have my freedom. You know what I mean? Like, if you're feeling a little down, or if you have over the last couple of weeks, it is coming to an end. Everything's looking up. You have Archangel Michael coming through in this reading saying, Leo, everything's good. You will have a better result if you just let this go. A better outcome, more joy. I've got you. It's everything's covered here. Leo, you're in good hands. You are in good hands. Leo in love. Leo in love, September 2019. Leo in love. You know, Leo, once you guys get past that releasing and dealing with what's going on in the heart chakra, okay, first of all, calling soulmates in, and you may be calling in more than one. But I see you like almost having a little too much fun, but it's like the best thing ever, okay? I really do think the first week of September may be a little bit challenging in terms of emotions and letting some things go, but you like breeze past that. The rest of this month is fun for you, but these soulmates, for some of you, it's new friends. For some of you, it's a very fated business partner, but since this is your love reading, do expect soulmates in love to show up. If you've already called this person in, there's no more disappointment. You know, everything's really, really good. Everything's taken care of. If you felt like somebody on the outside, a family member or a friend, was interfering, I'm feeling somebody at work may have tried to interfere with the relationship. This could be your partner. was dealing with somebody at work who's being a little bit disrespectful of the relationship you have with them. It's all getting resolved here. Calling in soulmates followed by chemistry. This is such beautiful energy. It's fun though. You feel like in love, it feels like you're coming back to life, to be honest with you, especially if you're single. You step out of that like reflective, like, why did that go wrong? I'm so disappointed. What did they do? You just kind of get back in the swing of things. Leo, if you are single, prepare for multiple people showing up that want your attention. Not all of them will be soulmates, but it looks like you are surrounded by soulmates. So we have chemistry at the center, right? We talked about this. On the other side of chemistry is more soulmate energy, spiritual ties, soul ties. Okay, so it's very much a spiritual connection between you and somebody else in love right now. But this feels like resolved energy. Okay, this doesn't feel like conflict energy. This soulmate, there's no conflict around them. So you either resolved a conflict and you're moving forward and you're having a much more playful, fun month ahead in love, or if you are single, you've gotten rid of the conflict. You stepped out of relationships, so there was conflict, something was off, somebody was maybe being deceitful, and you're calling in really legitimate soulmates. Now I'll tell you this. This feels like a spiritual connection for sure, but this one feels like the real deal. You are definitely calling in more than one soulmate, Leo. If you're single, you may be calling in soulmates though, even if you're not single. And that may be somebody who's not being respectful of your relationship. I'm not worried about you, Leo. I know how loyal you guys are, so it's all good. But it might almost be flattering. You may be getting some attention from somebody at work. Maybe somebody doesn't know that you're in a relationship. And so they ask you out and you let them, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I thought you were single. Then you walk away from that just feeling really good. Like, oh yeah, I still got it. Of course you still got it, Leo. Beautiful, Leo. Soulmates, express your love. There's a whole lot of love here. There's a whole lot of love for you. Someone loves you. There's a whole lot of love here for you. If somebody did you wrong in the past, Leo, that may be preventing you from really beautiful love. Let them go. Let them go. Use the energy coming into Virgo season now, okay? Use this energy, especially the first week of September, to cut those cords, to clear that energy. But this may be more of like a natural progression for you. You may have felt a little bit closed off to new love, and you step into September like, again, that freedom, like, hallelujah, I feel free. I'm not grieving. I don't feel weighed down. I feel like I can trust somebody again. Because why? I am deserving of love. I am deserving of this high vibing new love. That's what this all feels like to me. Allow yourself to step into that. This expression of love definitely feels mutual. So if you've already called in a soulmate, you may have called in two soulmates. One of them, this one that I'm getting more energy around, they express love to you and it's safe and it's legit, okay? Also, big message for you too, Leo. There are people around you that are safe to love. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're of the highest good for you to date, but it's important for you to recognize that you are calling in safe partners because you need to see how the karma has been resolved and that energy has shifted. You may not have called in safe partners in the past, and that may really have tripped you up. You know what? It's a different time. It's a different day. It's different energy now, okay? Trust that. Even if you don't feel compatible with somebody, it's all good, but recognize that you're calling in good people. Recognize that there is this like safety. These are safe soulmates. These are wonderful people, okay? Doesn't mean you need to date them, but acknowledge that energy. Please acknowledge that energy because it's just so brand new for you guys. Let's get a clarifier for chemistry here. Ooh, of course. 2 cards. All right. Okay. So you're calling in more than one person, it feels like. And if you've already called in your soulmate, this is where you're headed. Chemistry, center of the reading. Clarified by this could be the one, but this gets better. So we have these soul connections. Clarified by wedding. So it looks like you're calling in somebody who will be around long term. If you are already in a marriage, if there was any conflict, it really feels resolved this month. I'm getting this playful energy. For those of you that are in committed relationships, if feels playful. It feels like you need that playful energy. Like you really need your partner to get you, to kind of pull you away from work, to get you out of the house. Your partner is more than willing to do that because most likely, Leo, they're missing you a little bit, especially if you're working 24/7. But there's commitment here. This is like really long-lasting love. There's love and commitment here with longevity. So again, Leo, if you're holding on to energy from someone in the past, and they were deceitful. I keep getting deceitful, but it's like way past tense. Cut those cords. Not just let them go, but recognize that what you attract and what you manifest into your life now is a completely different entity. It is safe love. You know, you have these soulmates that show up with an expression of love with chemistry. This could be the one, but then marriage, this is a really big deal. Please recognize how beautifully relationships for you have shifted, okay? Give your relationship a chance. If you're in a committed relationship, keep working toward a resolution. You will get it either as you step into September or early on in September. I just see a lot of healing and a lot of resolution the first week. Give relationships a chance. It does feel like many of you are already with this soulmate, this soul partner that you're meant to be with long term. Work it out. That chemistry comes back. If you feel like there's been not just a disconnect in terms of physical chemistry, but also like intellectual. I'm seeing partners maybe not talking as much as they should be. Get back to that. Get back to the core of what makes you guys such a beautiful couple to begin with. Fall in love with each other all over again. Go travel if you can, but there's commitment here for sure. Give love a chance if you're single. I'm telling you, you'll be really, really glad that you did. And as we talk about travel, bottom of the deck, it's all about travel. If you can travel with your partner and you're in a committed relationship, go do it. There's fun there. It feels like you need a break, Leo. It feels like you need a break. You need to refuel, okay? You've just been working way too hard. Your partner really needs this. If you're in a committed relationship, trust that somebody's really missing you right now. If you are single, or if you may be dating somebody, but you aren't exclusive necessarily, go travel. You may meet somebody else while you travel. If someone's not giving you commitment right now that you would have liked at this stage of the game, go travel. There's somebody else. And you may come home knowing that now you have options, and that may be the catalyst for someone to say, okay, let's take it a step further because they don't want to lose you. But to be honest with you, Leo, I really think if you travel, you meet somebody new. Whoever wasn't stepping up, they're going to get booted. Okay, they're going to get booted right out the door. But these people really feel like beautiful souls. This feels like safe energy. So if you feel like you are still calling in partners where there's a lot of conflict, it's because there still needs to be some energy work done, okay? Inner child healing, and honestly some grief and some attachment to someone in the past, letting that all the way go, because you're not meant to be repeating the same old karma anymore. This is meant to be a new experience for you. But for the majority of you, you have already arrived at that point. Acknowledge it. Celebrate it. Okay? You're free. You are free from old karmas that were unpleasant to experience. You're just free. Love is so much better. Work will be so much better. But you got to trust it. There's definitely this element of trust. Trust that Archangel Michael's looking over you. Trust that everything is good. Oh my God, Leo, go travel and just sleep. Sleep. And then go have fun. On your trip. Your honeymoon, your retreat. This feels like Leo needs to sleep. And then once Leo catches up on sleep, go out somewhere, go travel somewhere and have fun.